A station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, happy first day of September, DMV. We are going to be seeing lots of sunshine filled with comfortable temperatures, so definitely keep it here. A check of that forecast is coming up.
On your news at noon, a barricade situation turns deadly. What police know as the investigation moves forward. And later, gas prices on the rise. We're helping you stretch your dollar as you hit the road this holiday weekend. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for your news at noon on this Friday. I'm Randy Bass, in for Mark Halton. We're following breaking news at this hour. One person is dead after a crash along I-81 in Hagerstown, Maryland. It happened this morning between Moggins Avenue and Showalter Road on I-81 southbound. Traffic, you can see there on that traffic camera footage, backed up for miles across the Pennsylvania line. Maryland State Police say 4 tractor trailers and 2 cars are involved. The southbound lanes remain closed at this point. What led up to that crash remains under investigation. We do have a crew on the scene working to get more information. Be sure to stick with us both on air and online at DCNewsNow.com for the very latest. All right, and we take a live look outside this afternoon. A beautiful look out there, tilting down at the Potomac River, the Kennedy Center. All of that out there. You can see the airport out in the distance. It really is just a beautiful day. And weather forecaster Brittany Ward here with us, taking a closer look at your forecast heading into the holiday weekend. Brittany?
Yes, Randy, it's going to be a beautiful holiday weekend. The unofficial end to summer. We are going to be holding on to the sunshine across the DMV and honestly across much of the East Coast. Here's a look at satellite and radar showing you the overall picture. We have high pressure lingering there in Pennsylvania. That's keeping us quiet as we head through your day today, and temperatures, they are yet again going to be on the warm side. Stepping out the door for lunch right now, holding on to the upper 70s here in the nation's capital, lower 70s as you head further off to the north and west. And overall, you factor in those dew point temperatures, still seeing that dry air across the DMV, so comfortable when we are heading out today, and overall it's shaping out to be a beautiful day out there. So if you are going to be heading to lunch within the next few hours, highs still going to be in the upper 70s as you head into that 1 and 2 o'clock hour. We finally warm it up to the lower 80s by 3, and notice an abundance of sunshine will be in store for your Friday. So it is starting off on a very nice note to kickstart the holiday weekend. Holding on to the sunshine as we head into your Saturday. Highs though on Saturday will be a tad bit warmer. We're getting into the lower 80s on Saturday. Still holding on to the sunshine, and then it looks like we start to warm things up as we head into your Sunday. So definitely keep it here, Randy. We'll have a look at your holiday forecast and what to expect coming up.
All right, Brittany, thank you. New this afternoon, the 16-year-old girl accused of stabbing and killing 16-year-old Naima Lijan will remain in custody as she awaits her next trial on October 12th. The motion to be released to home confinement was denied this morning. The defense said the suspect did not intentionally want to cause harm, saying she was defending herself. This happened this past Sunday. Lijan and friends went to McDonald's. That's when she and another girl got into a fight over sweet and sour dipping sauce. That's when the stabbing happened. DC News Now, Daniel Hamburg was in the courtroom. You'll have more on the story coming up on DC News Now at 4 o'clock. And right now, police making their final preparations to ramp up enforcement of DC's juvenile curfew. Those new curfew enforcement efforts starting at midnight tonight across several DC neighborhoods and applying to kids under the age of 17. There are a few key focus areas where officers will ramp up curfew enforcement. Those areas are Chinatown, Navy Yard, U Street, areas around the Howard University campus, 16th Street in Columbia Heights, Petworth, along with parts of Benning Road and Congress Street in Southeast. If kids or teens are caught out past curfew, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says officers will bring them to the Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services, where both kids and their families will be connected with resources.
Our focus here is to ensure that our youth are safe. Parents, we want you to know where your kids are overnight. We want our city's youth to be safe and to be home during overnight hours. Our goal isn't to arrest our young people, but we want to ensure the safety of our youth here in the District of Columbia.
And a reminder now for the timing of that curfew. Saturday and Sunday runs from midnight to 6 a.m. and Sunday through Thursday, 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Also something to note, there are exceptions to the rule, including if a kid is going to or from work accompanied by a parent or if there's an emergency. And taking a look at the latest crime numbers in the district this afternoon, there have been 176 homicides so far in 2023. That's up 27% from this time last year. Plus, robbery cases also spiking significantly, up 67%, and motor vehicle theft up 114%. Overall, crime has increased 30% from this time last year. And in Prince George's County, police have arrested a shooting suspect after an hours-long standoff. DC News Now's Liberty Zavala is in Fort Washington with the latest details.
Right now, we know that 2 people are dead and 1 man is recovering at the hospital. Here's a look behind me. We have been seeing investigators go in and out of this home here as they continue to process this crime scene after a shooting here rocked this community. Flashing police lights and SWAT teams swarmed the home here in the 1900 block of Tall Timber Court for a shooting suspect barricaded inside. Prince George's County Police says just after 6 last night, they received a call for a man and woman shot. Officers set up a wide perimeter around the home, urging residents to shelter in place. Friendly High School was also open to provide bathrooms and shelter for residents who couldn't return to their homes. Police negotiators and special operations officers tried to make contact with the suspect for several hours to no avail. And then just before 11 last night, police finally entered the home and took the suspect into custody without incident. Once inside, officers also found a male victim dead. Investigators were in and out of the home, still processing the crime scene into the early hours of the morning. Neighbors in the area tell us they heard 5 to 6 gunshots.
To be honest, the person that I believe passed away used to always communicate to me about everything going on in the area. So it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting because that should not have happened. She was very bubbly, very friendly, just a pleasant woman.
Now, police have not yet released the suspect's identity nor the victim's identities at this time. They also haven't released a motive for this attack. For now, in Fort Washington, Liberty Zavala, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. Police in Prince George's County also warning people of pretending to be tech support staff, all in an effort to steal your cash. Officers say it's resulted in a total loss of about $287,000 across the county. Police say victims have been receiving pop-up messages saying their software has been compromised. Through several more tricks, they gain remote access to the victim's computer. Then they're able to see the victim's bank information and trick them to sending personal funds elsewhere in order to protect them. Joseph Bellino with Prince George's County Police has some tips on what to do if you find yourself in a situation like this one.
If someone's soliciting you with a problem, there's a good chance that that may be a scam and that the problem itself may be created. If you receive a pop-up notification on your computer, contact the company or the software company that you utilize, whether it's your antivirus software or your computer company. Go direct with them. Don't follow the number provided.
Officers say they tend to target older residents. The average age of people falling victim to these tricks is about 69 years old. And earlier this week, we told you about a cyber attack on the Virginia retirement system. And since that story aired, viewers have reached out saying more people may have been affected than originally believed. Virginia Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander is in Richmond looking into those claims.
Earlier this week, we learned a third party contracted by the Virginia retirement system was hacked, exposing personal information, including Social Security numbers. Since then, we've received many emails from viewers expressing their concerns. That third-party contractor is called Pension Benefit Information, or PBI. In letters to former public sector employees, the company said Virginia retirement system retirees and beneficiaries had personal information, including names, addresses, and Social Security numbers, stolen in May. Meanwhile, VRS told us active members were not affected. However, we began to question that when our newsroom received this email from a current Henrico County teacher who is an active VRS member. She said she received a letter from PBI on Monday stating that her personal information was involved in that cyber attack. So, to clear things up, we took your concerns to VRS. They maintained that active members were not affected, saying VRS does not share active member files with PBI, as the service we contract for is only applicable to retirees, beneficiaries, and survivors. In addition, they said active members may have received a letter from PBI if they're receiving a retirement benefit after the death of a retiree, or from other agencies affected by the breach, including insurance companies, healthcare organizations, and financial institutions. As a reminder, VRS says the data breach doesn't affect your retirement benefit, and payments will be made on time in their proper amount. In Richmond, I'm Tyler Englander.
And happening today, interest payments on federal student loans are resuming with their first payment due in October. And before borrowers make that payment, there's a few things they need to do to prepare. First, log into your FSA account. You can use this website to check how much you owe and see who your loan servicer is. Nearly half of student loan borrowers will be dealing with a different one than when you last made your mandatory payments. Then log in on the website, update your contact information. If you had auto pay set up before, you will have to set that up again. The next thing you'll want to do is look into moving to an income-driven repayment plan or the new SAVE plan from the Biden administration. You can find information on who qualifies and the benefits on student aid on studentaid.gov.